The ocean is vast, dark, endless. Beneath its surface lie secrets older than time, ancient instincts, sharpened by survival. It is here, in the heart of the Indian Ocean, where steel meets salt and predator meets machine. Above the waves, a cargo ship named Horizon Star cuts through open waters, 320 meters of raw metal and industrial might. It carries over 20,000 tons of goods across a stretch of sea that appears deceptively calm, but below, the rules are different. The predators that rule this world are not impressed by size, only presence, only movement, only vulnerability. A storm is fading. The air remains heavy, thick with moisture. The ship slows slightly, navigating swells stirred up by the passing squall. Visibility drops. The sea turns a deep charcoal, opaque, unreadable. And then the current shifts. From the depths, they rise. Not one, not two, but an entire shiver of sharks. At first, just shadows, then motion, then intent. Great whites, bull sharks, oceanic whitetips, a rare convergence brought together by something unnatural in the water. The scent of oil, grease, and blood. Earlier, a mishap in the engine room had caused a spill. A ruptured container on deck cracked open, its contents tumbling into the water. Among the cargo, frozen livestock, meat, raw, spoiled, ruptured. The sharks smelled it miles away. Drawn by instinct older than logic, they come not out of malice but hunger, a call they cannot ignore. The crew doesn't notice at first. A creak of steel is dismissed as normal. A slight lean of the vessel blamed on the waves. But below, chaos is brewing. Oceanic whitetips arrive first, agile, curious, aggressive, known to be fearless even around large vessels. They circled the submerged portion of the ship, bumping, testing. Their bodies shimmer like liquid silver in the dim light. Next come the bull sharks, brutal, muscular, short-fused. They charge the hull with reckless confidence, reacting violently to every new stimulus. Their bodies slam against metal. Their teeth scrape paint. They are known for attacking anything that moves, including propellers. Then out of the abyss, the largest forms emerge. Great whites, monarchs of the deep. One measures over 20 feet broad, scarred, a survivor of many hunts. She approaches silently, cautiously, but her black eyes fixate on the slick trailing the ship. She circles. Tension builds. Below the waterline, the temperature changes. The sharks accelerate up above deck. The ship's radar operator notices erratic sonar. Too much activity. Too many signatures. He radios the captain. No response. The signal is weak, jammed by the fading storm and the surrounding pressure zone. The sharks begin to make contact. Repeated rams to the hull echo through the lower decks. Crewmen scramble, thinking it's turbulence. But then a metal railing is torn clean from the rear cargo bay. One man spots a dorsal fin, then another, then a mouth massive, gaping, lined with serrated teeth, lunging at a supply crane's submerged base. Panic sets in. Lights flicker. The ship groans as the waves churn higher, not from weather, but from the chaos beneath. The largest white breaches its body, hurling into the air, slamming the side of the ship before crashing back into the water with thunder. It's a warning, a statement. They are here, and they are not leaving. The wild has no concept of steel, no fear of vengeance. To the sharks, this structure is prey. It bleeds, it leaks, it smells like death. And so, they treat it like any other weakened creature of the sea. The crew deploys underwater cameras, hoping to understand. What they see stuns them. Over a dozen sharks, all circling, bumping, attacking in intervals. Teeth clamping down on loose cargo nets, tails whipping like warhammers against underwater containers. One whitetip gets caught in a propeller guard and thrashes wildly, stunning itself. The others take no notice. This is not a frenzy. This is calculated. Nature, when tested, adapts. These predators, though primitive, know when an opportunity has presented itself. They do not see man. They do not see ship. They see weakness, and weakness is an invitation. Back on deck, the captain orders the engines shut down. Movement attracts them. They hope stillness will calm the swarm. But it's too late. One bull shark finds a ruptured loading chute below waterline meant for draining runoff during storms. It forces its way into the narrow opening. It cannot pass, but it becomes wedged. Its thrashing damages valves and water begins to pour into the cargo hold. The ship lists, alarms sound, emergency crews race to rebalance ballast, but every second counts. In the ocean, the line between vessel and victim is razor thin. The sharks don't stop. They smell water flooding, more blood seeping from crushed meat containers. The feast continues. The great white circles back, silent apex, unshaken. She eyes the tilting stern. She does not act out of rage. She moves with the calm of death. With one swift surge, she drives herself upward, her snout colliding with a submerged stairway, just enough to shear it from its welds. The ship groans again. Steel complains under pressure, a veteran vessel now humbling itself before nature, and, just as quickly as they arrived, they begin to vanish. The blood scent fades. The cargo spills out completely. The sea, satisfied, reclaims its calm. The sharks, one by one, dive back into the blue. Their mission complete, not out of malice, out of nature, out of necessity. Above, the crew breathes again. No casualties, only damage, Only lessons taught as repairs begin and the sun breaks through cloud. One thing becomes clear in the open ocean: man is never the master, because down below, where the light doesn't reach, the old rulers still wait, with teeth sharpened by evolution, with senses honed by hunger. They do not care what you built, they do not fear your steel, they only ask one question: are you strong or are you sinking? In these waters, when sharks rise as one, no ship is truly safe.